Pirates became the first Major League Baseball franchise to field an all-minority starting lineup. Curtis spoke with 3 of the starting 9, reflecting on that day 50 years ago and on the World Series title that followed.
I think at that time, the Pirates had more blacks and Latinos than anybody in baseball, period.
Clemente was a man of the people, but once he was on the field, this guy was strictly business.
You think of Manny St. Ian, who used to box, and you had guys like Stardo, who was a peacemaker. But whenever you got a guy on your team like a Doc Ellis, it's going to be loose.
Danny had a smorgasbord of guys that he could pick from. If he took any one of us out of the lineup, he could plug somebody else, and they did just as good a job as you would. That's the kind of team that we had.
We know we have a special day on September 1st, 1971. But that day doesn't happen if the manager, Danny Murtaugh, doesn't put that lineup up.
I don't think that we were really surprised, and I don't think that he was really surprised that he posted that lineup. You know, he decided to set down Bob Robertson, and he decided to set down Richie Hebner at third base. That's just the way he was, you know, putting the best players out on the field at that particular time.
There have been so many times when we had 7, 8 brothers out there, so it was a norm for us. The most important thing was to look at that lineup to see if your name was in there, and you get yourself ready for the game that night.
We didn't realize we were going to be part of history at that time. We were thinking about just winning the ball game.
Doc Ellis is on the mound. You're getting ready to play. I'm sure the emotions are high, and then Doc gets pulled.
Well, not only did he get pulled, Curtis, he got lit up.
They got to him.
I could tell you. He just didn't have his best stuff that night, man. I think he lasted 2 innings. The thing I'm so proud of, not just that we had that all-minority team, but we won the game. That was the big thing. Okay, we won the game.
I think the Pirates shook up and pretty much woke up all of baseball to realize with an abundance of black and Latino ball players in your organization that you can win.
The Pirates have captured their second consecutive Eastern Division title.
And here we go. We're getting ready to go into the playoffs against the Giants. What was the mindset like? Well, going into that series right there, got on the plane, we knew we were going west. They were so much like us that if we had a preference out of the two, we'd rather have played the Dodgers than the Giants. You lose the 2 in the World Series, the first 2. You also lost the first one in the National League Championship Series. Were y'all just setting them up? Just let them get relaxed a little bit? Because y'all lost that one. You had to think there was something going on there.
Hey, Curtis, now, we were good, but I don't think we were that good, but we never lacked confidence. If you go back and look at all those games, each player that was in the lineup made a contribution in each one of those games. And the one thing that we had to lean on, Roberto was not going to let us lose.
And Roberto didn't let you lose. He was the MVP of the World Series.
He showed the first
Latino
he was.
Clemente was like Superman. He could do anything on the ball field that you could imagine. He hustled all the time. He hit a ball in the World Series, a ground ball, a 2-hopper back to the pitcher. And the pitcher picked it up, and because he was hustling, he threw the ball down the right field line. Cuellar threw it in the stands almost. But, you know, how many other guys would have hit the ball back to the pitcher like that and busted it like he did down on first base? And those kind of things, they win ball games. Not only do they win ball games, but they inspire your teammates because you want to be just like him.
My final question for all 3 of you, I'm going to let you all answer this one. Game 7 of the World Series or September 1st, 1971?
I would have to say this. The game that put us into the World Series, I was very fortunate to hit a 3-run homer.
And there's a ball hit very deep to right field. You can't miss it. Goodbye. Oh, did he plant that little baby?
That put us into the 71 World Series. The biggest hit of my career.
Well, for me, it was Game 7 of the World Series. There were so many people doubted us, and we are the only ones that felt that we had a chance to beat anybody.
For me, it was the World Series, man. I was on cloud 9. If you look at at the replay of the celebration, you'll see me I look like I took off for outer space, man. I jumped so high. It was unbelievable, the feeling that I had when we recorded that third out. And I knew that we were part of history. We were going to be world champions. And that's one of the greatest feelings a pro athlete could ever have.
So when you're a fan of the game and you can go down memory lane from 50 years ago with guys who speak so fondly of it, that had to be such a good time for you.
It was so fun, and hearing the stories and all the different things they talked about. And one thing that we didn't emphasize in this video is they were playing your Phillies over there, Jimmy, and the Phillies were in last place. Imagine the news story. This all-minority team takes the field in first place, mind you, and they end up losing to a last-place team. It might have been a long time before we had seen that happen again. But the fact that they win that game, they end up continuing to advance, they get back to the World Series, and they become World Series champs. So they set 2 records 50 years ago.
Great stuff. And anytime you can look back at Clemente, Manny Sangui, and Dave Cash, I mean, everybody in that Pittsburgh lineup, Pedro.
It means so much. I felt so proud to say I'm Latino, just like Clemente. Just like the reference that those guys have about Clemente and how respectful they speak about Roberto Clemente and what he meant, for the team and as a leader, it made me so proud. And those are like my papa or my grandpa telling me stories when I was a baby.
Yeah.
I that's how glued I was to those stories, especially about baseball. But what Roberto represented right along with all those gentlemen that were in those games, man, what a legacy. I'm so proud to have been part of it and to actually see the guys that set the table for all of us to nowadays say, I'm proud to be a baseball player and to be a Latino.
And it happened. It's not like there was fanfare around it. A lot of the players didn't even really realize it until a couple had said during the game, they looked around and said, he's playing. Wow, this is a different thing.
Yeah. Right. For them, it was nothing. They're in the clubhouse together. They travel together. They're friends. They play baseball. It was about playing baseball. To them, it wasn't about who was on the field and what our skin complexion or nationality is. It was about playing baseball. And, looking back at it and seeing Curtis carry us through there with the players, it was against my Phillies. And for me, the irony is we got to see, through the movie, how the Phillies treated Jackie Robinson. And then by the time I come up, we're basically fielding 7, black or Latin players on the field at a time. We have Scott Rowland at third, and you have Mike Lieberthal behind the plate, but you have myself at short, Marlon Anderson, Big B, we used to call him Skinny B and Big B, B Hunter, Glanville in center, Skinny B in left, and Bobby Brayton on right. So it was like it started in Pennsylvania with the Pittsburgh Pirates. It went east and landed with us in Philadelphia, 30, 40 years later.
Yeah, but hats off to the manager, too, to put that lineup up there.
Eddie Murtaugh.
Oh, man. It takes a lot of guts to do that.
And Doug Glanville getting a couple of shout-outs from J-Roll here
fresh.
in consecutive segments, as a matter of fact. Excellent job there. Great.
Thank you.
Q&A, man. It's awesome. And we do have some news to pass on. Talked all about the White Sox and Astros. Game 4, postponed due to rain.
Chicago?
Rescheduled for tomorrow at 1:07.
They could play the World Series in the rain. They could play definitely a playoff game in the rain, can't they?
Especially after that momentum from last night. Play it.
Fastball Freddy, ready to go for the Milwaukee Brewers. Ian Anderson, not the Jethro Tull Ian Anderson. Yeah, come on. 70s rock. Let me hear it.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis. Do good, eat good.
That's our mission.
We chose our new Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because it gives us unlimited 2% cash back on everything we buy.
And it has no preset spending limit, so our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. We use our 2% cash back to help cover our employees' healthcare costs.
That's how we take care of our most valuable asset.
Our people. It may sound cheesy,
but we like it that way. What's in your wallet? When it's game time, everyone's got a favorite number. Whichever number you go with, you'll get free delivery on Saturdays when you order with Jersey Mike's app. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Our house seemed like a dream come true. Great character, great neighborhood.
Until Mrs. Cashman started feeding the neighborhood cats.
All the cats. We need to move right now.
With Rocket Mortgage, we can adjust our home loan options in real time.
Customize our monthly payment, down payment, and closing costs.
Please.
And no cats.
It was a catastrophe.
Just no.
When you need control over your home loan, Rocket can.
Rocket.
When you make a same-game parlay bet on FanDuel Sportsbook, you can make this, plus this, then this. All that up to...
No way. No way. No way. We did it. We did it. I did it.
all game long. With FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, make all your favorite moments of the game add up to one awesome moment. New customers get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. FanDuel, make every moment more.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Howdy, folks. It's time to get this party started.
Start it now, start it real low. Watch me now.
This is going to be the greatest night ever.
Oh my God!
Time to let a little, guys.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I can't argue with that.
I like it, like it, like it. Feeling good.
It's going to be an interesting first game of the season.
There's a lot of build up to this game.
It does start with game one and showing that we're a different team than last year.
We don't care who's in the lineup. We just have to play our own game.
The game is such a good place with all these good young players.
I try to use my speed and power to impose my will in the game.
Once I get on the ice, I got my mask on. Such a great feeling.
It's going to be a great game. Man, we are so excited to say the NHL makes its regular season TNT debut next Wednesday with a can't-miss doubleheader featuring the Rangers and Capitals and the Blackhawks against the Avalanche. Pedro, you up for some more pitch arsenal action now that we did it earlier with fastball Freddie Peralta? Now Ian Anderson, the Atlanta starter, the 23-year-old. What's he got?
Well, first of all, not only he's got 3 outstanding pitches, but he's got ice-cold blood. I mean, the presence of this kid is one of the best makeup I've ever seen on top of a bum. Talk about a perfect attitude to be on top of a bum. Yes, this guy has it. He also needs to do that. Keep the ball low. Utilize that changeup. And probably he's going to need to implement that changeup right away to set the standards for the rest of the team and bring his team back to go against Peralta right away. But he's going to have to keep the ball low. Not so concerned about him throwing a strike or commanding the strike zone, but a little bit concerned about the changeup with 10 days rest, because the changeup is a field pitch. He needs to be in games and practice it in real games so that he can actually be sharp with it, because he leaves off the fastball with the changeup. His breaking ball is going to be good, but the changeup is the difference maker. And 10 days is also a little bit long, but I'm pretty sure he practiced long enough with that changeup. So.
He won his last 4 decisions, went on the IL for about a month and a half, had some shoulder soreness after his last loss, which was like July 11th. So strong finish to the season for him. And he, like Peralta, with some troubles in the first inning, his ERA is shade over 6 in the first inning.
The ball low and that changeup right away.
After that. All right, so the Milwaukee batting order he's going to face.
It's going to be interesting. They're going to come out, and they still have to be eager, ready to go, especially on the road. And that's the reason why I'm highlighting Mr. Willie Adames. You see the splits, home versus road right there. For some reason, some guys just love being out of their home ballpark. And maybe it's fitting with Mr. Willie Adames, someone that started the season with the Tampa Rays, was traded to Milwaukee, had a boost. New stadium, new team, new environment. Maybe that was the boost to get him going. But as the season's unfolding, same thing. Let me get on the road and let me do my damage. And sure enough, Willie Adames plays exceptionally well on the road, almost batting 100 points higher. So I look for him, especially at the top of the lineup, to set the tone for the rest of the guys I talked about. Christian Yelich, who also needs a big game. And we got Mr. Rowdy Tellez back in the lineup, the hero from game one. So it'll be exciting to see him bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm, and Mr. Jace Peterson over there, making sure his bat is nice and loose before they start game 3.
Craig Counsell's going to put Urias at third base for the second straight game. He was in there against the lefty Max Fried the other day, but he's in there again today. He's sitting Eduardo Escobar, who between two teams had 90 runs batted in, most on that team.
Which is a non-factor when you're striking out as much as he has. I mean, you want him in the lineup, and, you know, that pressure adds up fast. You're going through, not only are you not getting hits, but you're not even putting the ball in play. Sometimes you need to sit back, find out a role that you're going to play today. I might come up and hit with this situation, this part of the game against this pitcher. You go focus on that. Take your day off, you know, be ready for the time that the bell is called, and you have to answer that. One swing, we talked about it with Bellinger in L.A. One swing, it could be a foul ball. It could be a ball put in play. One swing can get you back on track. But mentally, prepare yourself for a late inning situation that you might have to come up and get that hit. Because it isn't about how many. It's how many when they count. So you get one crack at it today. That's what you tell yourself, and be prepared for that.
1 for 7 with 4 strikeouts, to your point. Go ahead and put a period on it.
You know what? It gives Counsell also a flexible switch hitter. See, coming late in the game, getting that switch hitter, a guy with experience. I mean, he might be struggling, but there's going to be a time that if Counsell brings him in against one of those relievers, they have nowhere to run. And that's where, just like you said, that one would really count.
Are we feeling offense today in this game?
No. Yes.
No.
Yes.
See how me and Jimmy are always on different pages?
And that's why you always lose.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
You think it's scripted? It's not scripted. You saw that right there.
We're going to double nothing right here.
Okay.
All right, we're coming back with more of the postseason pregame presented by Rocket Mortgage right after this.
This baseball postseason, new customers can bet $1 on either team and win $100 if they get a hit. Whether it's a grounder in the gap, a line drive up the middle, or a grand slam out of the park, any hit means you win. And if you're not in a sportsbook state, anyone can play free for $50,000 with our late inning free-to-play pools. So download the DraftKings app now. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win $100 if your team gets a hit, and make it rain.
PNC Bank believes that if your phone can help you track your pizza, then your bank should help you track your spending. Virtual Wallet is so much more than a checking account. Its low cash mode feature gives you at least 24 hours of extra time to help you avoid an overdraft fee.
He's got to be close. $6 in the other direction. Make a left. He made a right again.
Virtual Wallet with low cash mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference.
Who's got the best fats? That's a very good question.
Let's put up a poll. Come on, England.
Jayo! Look who's got the best fans.
Yes!
With WebEx, the McLaren F1 team and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
You know what would make a great coffee table book? A coffee table book about coffee tables.
I like coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee's not coffee. Coffee is sex. Seinfeld. Weekdays at 4 on Comedy Central.
A cup of coffee should cover it.
We got a year's worth of living to catch up on. I crossed the line by sleeping with this child's mom.
Why, man?
I'm sorry. It was wrong.
Understand, this was never the plan.
Majority of our problems came from you.
I'm too young for open heart surgery.
No one should be hiring anyone to work in my shop. You will never be taken seriously.
This platform is Black Ink Crew. Crew means everybody together.
Black Ink Crew Chicago, all new tonight at 8 on VH1.
Oh, yeah!
All right. Get out of here.
Seinfeld. Weekdays at 4 on Comedy Central.
Get your game on at MLBShop.com. Authentic on-field caps, tees, hoodies, and more. Get all your postseason gear and wear what the champs wear at the official source, MLBShop.com. Ernie and TV, it's just referenced Jethro Tull, too. Yes, I did. Sometimes you can't help but show your age, ladies and gentlemen. You guys remember Jethro Tull? How about Emerson, Lake, and Palmer? How about Led Zeppelin?
We got that one. There we go.
Honey just got its own stinger. Sweet heat drizzled over hand-breaded chicken, crispy bacon, and melty Swiss. This honey has some bite. The new hot honey hand-breaded chicken sandwich at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Feed your happy.
As a Marine, I learned resiliency. But when I lost my job, my home, and was living out of my car, I felt like a shadow of that person. Now, I'm working to end veteran homelessness. Nearly 40,000 veterans struggle like I did. But with the help of Rocket Mortgage and Built for Zero, my community has ended veteran homelessness. Yours can too. Join us. Visit ahomeforeveryvet.org to get involved.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every spot. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now it's time to grow up and become a firefighter.
Not so fast.
Yep, still works.
True TV original Tacoma FD. All new Thursdays at 10 on True TV.
When you think of 75 years, still evolving and getting better every day. Be on the biggest days, playing with the greatest players on the planet. Hopefully actually building some moments and be the last team standing. Huge honor to be a part of the 75 and have a small part of history.
Feel the impact of the postseason on TBS. Stakes are high in October. Every pitch, every play, every swing is a point of impact. Resonating throughout October. The moments are magnified. The emotions electrified as teams clash, dreams collide in pursuit of a championship. Incredible! The NLDS presented by Good Sam. Next. The postseason pregame on TBS is presented by Rocket Mortgage. Ready to slide into a new home? Rocket can.
Okay, J-Roll ruthless. It's unfair and it's cruel.
Oh, man.
Brian Snitker and the Braves being introduced over there at Truist Park. 62% of you on the BR walk-off think the Braves are going to take Game 3 of this series. I mean,
And right there, 1-0.
Randy, you look up and down both sides of the lineup card. I mean, you've got Adam Duvall, RBI leader in the National League, 0 for 7 in this series. Escobar, Avi Garcia, Adames. It's been tough for all.
We'll be ready to go in just a minute.
They talk about it. Pitching in the playoffs, it wins championships. And again, Jimmy, you and I, we want to hit, we want to score runs, but Pedro, those pitchers, they're just doing it out there today.
They're pretty good, and these two guys, if they happen to come and be effective, we're gonna be watching the game for a long, long time with very little runs.
There's another thing, Ernie. I'm sorry, just to add on to that. When you're coming into a series and you know pitching is going to be at a premium, it gets in your mindset. As a hitter, you can't show that much respect to that other guy. I don't care how good you are. Not today. Today is not today, and I think that will kind of help get you out of this is a pitcher series as a hitter. I'm not respecting you. Not today. Maybe next year, but not today.
Who forced you to respect? That's how we do it.
And how much,
That's what we
Pedro,
got.
how much of a carryover effect is there when, look, you're on a staff, this guy throws a gem, this guy is solid. I mean, there's a little bit of a snowball effect there that, hey, look, I better hold up my end of this thing too.
It's just like hitting. Sometimes you have a hard time finding a hit, and all of a sudden someone breaks through, and it continues on and on and on and on and on. So pitching is just like that. You don't want to be the one that messes it up. You wanna be as good as your teammate, and most of the time we challenge each other. Oh, you want 7? Hey, I'm not going for a 5 and dive, Jones. I'm going for my 7 as well. maybe 8, and try to hit your colleague.
And that's why we had battles, Petey.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to give in, and neither were you. And we had some great battles.
that's why baseball is so interesting. Yeah.
There have been 6 runs scored in this series combined between the Brewers and the Braves. But in Game 3, how many runs will be scored?
Ooh, I'm going to go with 3. Game 3, 3 runs scored. 2-1.
Another one of those.
Another one of those. We're going to keep the trend.
All right, good morning, everybody. This has been a pitching clinic for this series so far.
I say 6.
6 runs total.
We will see what happens today. Welcome in, welcome in. Partner channel, Diz Our Dream, Cricket Fox. Our analysis specialist is in here. Greg and John, Raleigh Creative, Andrew Ford, Nico. The Baker's in here on lunch. So many friends here already. Welcome in. Share out the stream. I have not done that myself. I'm going to do that and get that on the board. Playoff baseball, everybody. Can't beat that. Let me go to Twitter. I'm going to get it out over there. Bam. I'm tweeted out. And thank you, Cricket, for already resending yourself out there as well. I appreciate you sending it out. Means a lot when we get it shared out all over the place. Jeff, if you're around tonight, you want to come in for football, you're always welcome. You can beat up on me on my Ravens. I see Smith-Schuster's going to have surgery now. Another injury for those guys. Ashton, welcome in. Ethan, welcome in as well here on the channel today. Looking forward to it. I love doing baseball. It's one of my favorite sports. And being able to call the playoffs when everything's on the line. Right now with this, we're playing down in Truist Park down in, that'll be in Atlanta. This series has moved to Atlanta, which we're excited about that. Space Mountain Dave, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here with us this morning. Looking at the series right now, NLDS, Atlanta, Milwaukee, tied at 1. Game 1 was 2-1 Milwaukee in Milwaukee. Game 2 was 3-0 Atlanta in Milwaukee. This is Game 3 today from Atlanta. Game 4 scheduled for October 12th tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Game 5, asterisk if needed, will be in Milwaukee on the 14th. The 14th. So it moves up a day as we get going. As we get going, we'll have the people in the background. A little bit of chat going on. We hope you're having fun today. Glad you found us. Whether you searched us or you already knew us, we're just glad you made it here. That's the bottom line to everything we're doing. And we appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. So let's have some fun today and enjoy the call.
Welcome to Braves Country in Atlanta, Georgia, the Battery area, at Truist Park. The 2021 National League Division Series on TBS is
TBS lining it up, everybody.
think they're fired up at Truist Park. You betcha for Game 3, ready to go. It is Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Both teams have a game in the first 2. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo along with Jeff Francoeur, Matt Weiner in a bit. Well, the pitching has been superb in the first 2 games of the series. Both teams have won 1 game. What has it led to? Well, not much offense and tough with runners in scoring position. We thought this would be a pitcher.
It's been a great defensive pitchers. If you like pitching, this has been the series to watch. Rowdy Tellez in that first game hit a monster blast.
2-1 win. Well, Atlanta flipped the script. Not much better in Game 2, but Freddie Freeman got the big hit, the only hit so far with runners in scoring position early off Woodruff to give the Braves the 3-0 lead. And as you can see, both teams.
I love a series like this personally. I don't think every series has to be home run blast after home run blast.
In the first 2 games, and it lived up to all the hype as all the starters. They had quality starts in the first 2. Well, these are 4 guys that are not only 4 of the best pitchers in the National League, but all of baseball. Started with Corbin Burns, who threw an outstanding game. Talk about Charlie Morton's dominance, the 1 mistake to Rowdy Tellez. And then on the other side, you had Brandon Woodruff, who threw a good game. Unfortunately for him, he ran into Max Fried, who was brilliant. We got to believe we're going to see more of the same today.
These 2 teams have incredible pitching. Pitching can carry you. Today it's going to be Ian Anderson for the Braves. 2020 postseason last year, he had a .96 ERA. Yeah, Greg and John, you're right. This series could go 5. Milwaukee's going to throw Peralta. Postseason career, he's got a 2.25 ERA. Casey's Corner. What's up, Casey? Welcome in, buddy. executive producer in-house with us. Casey, I'm pretty happy with that video this morning. It's already got up to close to 70 views already. Doing really well. Appreciate all you're doing. Dylan, welcome in. Welcome in. We're 13 subscribers away from getting under 100. Hopefully we'll get lucky to meet some new friends today and draw them in. They're finishing the pregame warm-ups, going through all the energy, and we're going to kick things off here on the channel. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which we all appreciate. Let's go over the lineups as I see them. Looks like Milwaukee is going to bring up Wong, Adams, Yelich, Garcia, Tellez, Urias, Narvaez, Kane, and Peralta. I believe Preston did get him. He was very grateful. He got a couple cards from a couple different people, so thank you, Dylan, for thinking of Preston. So Wong, Adams, Yelich, Garcia, Tellez, Urias, Narvaez, Kane, and Peralta for Milwaukee. Very nice of Dylan. Class act for what he did. Braves at home. Looks like it's going to be Soler, Freeman, Albies, Riley, Duvall, Rosario, DeArnold, Swanson, and Anderson on the shots coming from the Braves. Again, pitchers will bat. I don't know who's going to win, Dylan, honestly. You know, this has been a close series. The prognosticating's tough. You got two good pitchers here. Atlanta gets the little bit of the advantage because their pitcher has pitched a little bit better in the postseason efforts than Milwaukee's. Atlanta gets a slight advantage just because they are at home. In my mind, however, the official people out of Vegas have Milwaukee favored. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens here, right? That's going to be the unique factor of today's game. So we're excited. I'm looking forward to this. I love baseball. I love playoff baseball. And hopefully we'll get some friends wanting to watch and check us out while they're watching from work. That seems to be the thing. People like to turn us on and put us in an earbud at work so they can keep up with their game, have some fun while still executing their work responsibilities. I'm okay with that. So, see, that's not what I had this morning, Dylan. I checked this morning, and that was not where it was at. I'll double check it right now. And I've got multiple sites up there. I was surprised at the line. Let's see. MLB. Braves are now minus 113. Total has jumped again. Let me fix it. So total and all has jumped in the last hour.
Let's check in with Matt Weiner. Don, as you know, baseball is all about routine. It's sacred for these guys. And hours before the game, the Braves star infield engages in a routine unlike just about any other team. They get out here with Ron Washington for early fielding drills with Wash and his unusual set of tools. The indefatigable 69-year-old peppers his charges with close-range one-hoppers to help them learn to attack hot shots headed their way. Says a lot of young players these days like to learn by video from the comfort of the clubhouse, but there's no substitute for doing it on the field. He also says there's buy-in because the guys see the results. Ozzy Albies told me it's all because of Wash they get this work in, but it's also become about accountability to each other. And Don,
we're good.
It's hard to argue with the results. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, Preston's team won yesterday. Absolutely.
Both defensively and offensively, it is a great group. Let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee.
Here goes the official Brewers lineup, everybody. Wong, Adames, Yelich, Garcia, Tellez, Urias, Narvaez, Kane, and Peralta. The pitcher will hit.
Seventh with Lorenzo Kane in center. The eighth spot, it is Freddie Peralta batting ninth, doing the pitching for the Brewers. Well, on the mound today, the Atlanta Braves is
Ian Anderson, right-handed pitcher for the Braves. 9-5 record in 24 starts this season. ERA of 3.58. He struck out 124. He walked 53. And he had opponent's batting average of 221. Four-seam fastball, changeup, and curveball are his primary pitch usage. Thank you for the dislike. We appreciate you just as much as the likes. I hope you find what you're looking for on another channel.
And catching him today for Brian Snicker, not much change in this.
D'Arnaud behind the plate for the Braves. Around the infield, Riley, Swanson, Albies, and Freeman. Around the outfield, Rosario, Duvall, Soler. This is going to be solid entertainment, everybody. Left-hander Wong is going to start it up. If you're going to be Wong, you can't be right. I don't know. Is that the way it goes? If it's going to be Wong, it's got to be right. I don't know. One of those.
It's going to be beautiful. You love it. 1-1 series, big swing game. And something to keep an eye on. Ian Anderson, as
Casey, I'll get that video posted in between this game and tonight's baseball. I downloaded it this morning. I know I've already got one of the graphics. I'll get a hold of Dad Bills to see what he's got. Matter of fact, I'm going to text him right now.
imperative for him for this Atlanta Braves team to get off to a good start. So here we go.
Do you have any signs from Phil Hermagic? All right, left-handed hitter coming up. Right-handed pitcher up there. Colton Wong starting it all. 272 on the year. 14 home runs. 50 driven in. Lefty's in there. Anderson's ready to go. I am ready to go. We're all fired up here. Let's get it going. Jeff, are you ready? Woo! Jeff is ready. Gotta like that. That's somebody that's ready for baseball right there. Woo! Play ball! Time to play the game! First pitch, and Wong grounds it over to Albies. That's an out. One down here already. That's the way you want to start the game if you're the Atlanta Braves. Adames coming up. He's got a 250 average right now. This kid has got a lot of energy. He can do it. Right-handed stick. 262 in the regular season. 25 home runs and 73 RBIs. What's up, Marky Dew? Welcome in. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. That's going to be the plan today for both pitchers. First pitch location, first pitch, get ahead of the hitter. It's worked for the whole series. Why not work it now? Next pitch comes in high, 95. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, inside corner, 88. That's a nice pitch. That's a strike. Everybody, welcome in. Marky Dew hanging out with us, and Andrew Ford as well. Braves need to get the, yeah, well, that's the key for both teams, I think, bud. Both starters are good again. This is a great, to me, these are the two teams with the best pitching in all of the tournament. Overall, for the entire staff. Yelich on deck. Here's the pitch, 2-2. Grass low, 3-2. Milwaukee wearing the road grays, entire gray. Milwaukee across the front, blue lettering, yellow or gold tackle 12, depending on how you look at it. Numbers and name in the same. Pinstriping down the pants. Here's the 3-2. Gratz, a shot. Base hit. Left field. Leadoff shot. Adames has been on fire since coming over from Tampa Bay. Two-seam fastball. Put it right up about belt high, and he turned on it.
Doesn't miss this one. Squares it to right between short and second in the shift. To bring up Christian Yelich.
We don't want that.
Brewers have a runner on with 1 down for Christian Yelich.
All right, Yelich coming up. He is an institution in Milwaukee. They love this kid.
Is the Brewers left fielder, who's the recipient of strike 1. We had a chance to talk to Craig Counsell before the game today. He was talking about Christian Yelich, saying he's still squaring balls up, hitting them hard on the ground the other way. He said he's just not getting.
First pitch was a strike. Runner on first. 1 out here in the inning. Yelich trying to get something he can rip. At the set and holding, Anderson comes. Fouls that one off. That was weakly swung at. He didn't have a good eye on that one. 0-2 for Yelich. I personally would love to be in Atlanta today watching these two teams play myself. This is as close as I can get. Anderson. Adames getting a little. Oh, he's going to go over to first. Adames back. I was just about to say, Adames is getting a little bit more of a lead. Anderson saw it as well as I did. He went over. What's up, Francisco? Welcome in, welcome in. Ball upstairs, 1 and 2. That was way high. There was no way he was going to hit that.
Concerns of last year's Yelich kind of rolled into this year. 234 the last 2 seasons, his average. Some injuries this year that he battled through. Biggest hole is his back.
Swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. See you later, Yelich. You're gone, my friend. You're gone. Can't swing at a ball in the dirt. Nice job by Anderson. Way to work it.
To get the swing and the miss. He's been trying to make that more down. First 24 career starts.
Remember I said it to you?
With no home runs against the changeup. Now his last 10, 264 with 8 home runs. So I think he's trying to become more.
All right, Anderson up there, ready to go.
2 down. Adames at first base, and virtually the whole right side is open for ATLvsMIL Garcia as they hold the runner on and stack him up on the left side.
Oh, grounded off his foot. That'll leave a mark. Yep. Luckily, he's got a brace there to protect it, but I guarantee it still stung a little. ATLvsMIL Garcia, 262 this year. 29 home runs, 86 driven in. Kid's been hitting it for the Brew Crew. Anderson comes to the set, looks the runner back. He's got a solid lead, 8 to 10 feet on average. Takes a step, comes home, inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Power year of his career. New high 29 home runs. His high was 20. 19 with the Rays. Good lead movement there from Anderson.
The changeup's going best to righties for Anderson. It's just kind of slowly going down and in, and that's where he gets a lot of ground balls on that pitch.
1-1, here it is. Braves fans making some noise. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 and a nice cut fastball. Could have been a straight change. He either cut the speed on the no, it's a straight change. I see it now. I just saw the fingers. I knew it was one or the other because I could tell the change in pace had happened. Thank you. Garcia in there waiting. Anderson at the set. Braves fans making some noise. They want the K. Ball upstairs. Woo! That had a little bit on it. He picked up the pace, went 95. Gas. Garcia just looked it down. If you're brand new today, hit us up with a subscribe. We are 13 subscribers for the countdown under 100 to 7K. Love for you to join our family today. Getting a lead over there at first. Here's the 2-2 to Garcia.
Swung on and missed.
Swung on and missed. That'll do it for the inning right there. We're going to the bottom of the first. Braves coming up the layer. Freeman and Albies coming to the plate. We'll be right back in 1 second with the bottom of this inning call. We're glad you're here. Share it out. Let your friends know you got it going on over here with us. Braves and Brewers. NLDS. Game 3.
Nice. Are you taking an ECG here? And you're taking one here. Are you taking an ECG at a birthday party? Hi. How'd you sleep? And why are you checking your blood oxygen level? Oh, there's your answer.
changeup? Oh, I've got it. Curveball. Never halfway.
I'm too tired.
There's something in the air, out of the silence. It all starts now. It all starts now. It all starts now.
Bottom of the first inning, back in Atlanta. Jorge Soler is about to lead it off. He's in right field with Freddie Freeman at first base. Ozzie Albies in second base with Austin Riley in third. Adam Duvall in center with Eddie Rosario in left. Travis Garneau, the veteran catcher. Dansby Swanson in short bats eighth, and Ian Anderson, the pitcher, out of the ninth spot with Freddie Peralta on the mound for game 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, no, maybe the best pure stuff out of the big three.
Yeah, he's got good stuff.
Obviously, a lot.
No doubt he's got good stuff.
195 strikeouts.
Thank you for the person who just subscribed. I appreciate you. I just saw the notation come up.
An electric fastball with one of the best sliders in the game.
Here we go. Peralta ready to do this. Soler in there from the right-hand side of the plate. First pitch swinging, that's a foul. Drinking too much beverage there, trying to get a little snack in here before we get started. It is lunchtime or just after lunchtime here on the East Coast.
Yeah, Austin Riley talking before the game was talking about Peralta lately.
Would love to be at the game with a hot dog, a beer, and a pretzel. How good would that be? First pitch coming in after that. Fouls off another one.
Sometimes those game plans can change once you get into the game.
Well, exactly. And like in this scenario, if he's pounding his own.
He is coming at him. First couple pitches, he's attacking.
It's tough to sit there and wait for it when you know that slider's coming at some point.
He's got electric stuff. 10-game winner during the regular season. Did he go? They checked. No, he did not.
No, he didn't go.
First base umpire.
But one thing that makes him so dynamic too is he's only 5'10", 5'11", but he releases the ball almost like he's 6'4", 6'5". He releases it so far out front, so it's a little tricky for the hitters.
Oh, nasty cutter right there. Good Lord, strike out.
Hoo-ah! Strike 3! You're out!
That was a nasty cutter right there by Peralta.
That's the whole what you battle on it. You want to work a count? Well, if you get to 0-2, 1-2, you're going to see a lot of those coming at you, and you're not going to be successful. He's throwing them like that today.
One out here in the first inning, and it brings up Freddie Freeman. Going to the shift here on Freeman. And they break. Luis Urias, the third baseman of the right side.
Bottom of the first.
They'll take it the other way, though, down the left field line.
Down the left field line it goes. Foul. Just off of one of those Coca-Cola facades.
3 after Manny Pena got him in game 2. All-star this year for the first time, and going around Urias at third, Adames, Long and Tellez, and then Yelich, Kane, and Garcia in right.
Freeman hits a Baltimore chop straight up. Going to be a close play. Just gets him. If Freeman would have had a little bit more speed. Peralta played it nice. That was hit a mile high on the chop. That could have been, if that was a fast runner, he beats it out. Freeman's not known for speed. That's the one big thing. Freeman is not known for speed.
Sometimes it changes. That's what's so unique about baseball, depending on how a guy's throwing.
If he comes in throwing strikes, I mean, I guess you have to then swing as you don't.
Ozzie Albies coming up for the Bravos. 30 home runs and 106 RBIs this year. That's a nice, solid year. He doesn't have a hit yet in the series, but he had a great year. A lot of first pitch swinging for this kid. Here's the pitch. And first pitch swinging. Drives it to right. Tracking it. That's a fly out. That'll end the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Wow. That happened quick. All right, let's get over to this. Let's change the inning up to inning 2. Again, we expect this to be a defensive battle of good pitching because both of these teams have some of the best pitching out there today. let's start it off and get rolling here. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. This is Jeff from Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us, and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort, where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Yo, Judgy, nice singer yesterday. Thanks, G. What's your secret, bro?
Meditation. Every night before I go to bed, in my mind, I go back to a Little League game. I wake up refreshed on game day and feel like I can absolutely crush those pitchers. I love it.
On a spotty network, this is what Giancarlo Stanton heard.
Every night, I go to a Little League game and crush those pitchers.
Little League. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't trust big swings to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the biggest hitter in 5G.
This ain't where you're supposed to be, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Casey, for hitting up the links for me. I appreciate it. It's an afternoon stream. I don't have a lot of moderators in today, but the ones I have here are solid. We appreciate them being in here, hanging out with us, and keeping things flowing. Top of the second inning here. Hoping for, again, an afternoon YouTube share out. We'll see if it happens. We've been lucky lately on the share outs by YouTube. It's been really helping the channel. Hey, MR in here as well. Casey and Mike in here. That's a 1-2 punch that'll do it. Here comes Tellez up to the plate.
Home run. Over plus 500, under minus 900. Of course, Rowdy Tellez homered in the first game of the series. Turned out to be the game winner for the Brewers.
$100 bet pays you $600. Interesting.
I'm just saying from what I'm told.
All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. Anderson kicks and fires. First pitch. Curveball. Strike. In there.
Well, there was some concern about Ian Anderson in the first inning, and his first innings during the regular season, pretty good. 17 pitches, struck out 2, to give up 1 base hit.
Right-hander kicks and deals. Tellez looks at it low, 1-1.
For the Braves, wondering a little bit. Peralta on the other side.
Is today Canadian Thanksgiving? I wasn't aware of that. Well, that's awesome.
Hitters got to be thinking, are we doing this again?
Turkey for everybody. Ball low.
No doubt, all the starters have gone at least 6. That was the build-up, but often does the build-up actually happen? So far it has in this series. Runs have been tough to come by. We have seen Ron Washington on the Braves side of things in game 2 certainly be very aggressive.
Yeah, a lot of bunting.
He's been that way all year, but really in the series, you got a chance to score a run, you got to do it, right?
And that's exactly right now the way this is going. 1 run, forcing someone to make a play. I think you can see both Jason Lane and Washington.
2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was a big cut right there.
Austin Riley comes all the way over from third or second base back to third.
Change with the second strike.
Yeah, make it more even.
Tellez coming over on July 6th.
2-2 pitch. Popped up. Straight up. Left field. Coasting toward the line. Out of play. He makes the play. Just across the foul line. 1 down. Rosario in foul territory making the play.
It's dynamic. Gets a lot of swings and misses on it. And you can see
he has one of the highest changeup rates in all of baseball, does your pitcher today, Anderson. Braves wearing the home whites, red Braves across the front. numbers and names done the same. Red stitching with blue tackle twill. Luis Urias, your third baseman today, wearing number 2. 23 home runs, 73 driven in during the year. First pitch, strike. Why these hitters aren't trying to jump on this first pitch? I don't get it. He's throwing first pitch strikes every time. Ball is moving, I will say that.
He had some good at-bats in game 2, and I think he's trying to get some power in there, trying to find some sort of offense.
Popped up. Down the first base line. The pitcher over. Freeman over. The catcher over.
And did you see who dropped that ball? Is that Chipper? That is Chipper Jones, who just dropped the pop fly.
Chipper Jones in the stands. Atlanta Braves Hall of Famer. MLB Hall of Famer. Had one hit him right in the hands and he dropped it. You heard me right, everybody. Chipper Jones, everybody. What's up, Gonzo? Welcome in, buddy.
He has Andrew Jones next to him, giving him some lip service.
He's got all the gold gloves.
I was going to say, he does have the gold glove.
I say he makes that catch.
I think so.
Ball upstairs, 1-2. We got a lot of former players over there.
Look at even former teammates, Walt Weiss, Sal Fasad. They had a few postseason games together, didn't they?
Just a few. How about the 13 combined All-Star appearances? Yeah, representing the Braves. 1-2.
Line drive hit hard over to second. Up clean. Over to first. That's an out, everybody. 2 down in the inning.
Play ball is baseball and softball's initiative to highlight the fun and excitement.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm going to, whoever wins this series, I'm kind of pulling for them, Gonzo. I love good pitching, and both of these teams are spectacular with their pitching rosters. So I do like that. All right, that's going to bring up Navarez, your catcher for Milwaukee. 266 on the year, 11 home runs, 49 driven in. Coming from a left-hand side of the plate, heavy shift. Your third baseman, Riley, is in mid-right field. Ball upstairs, 94. Why not just slap a little bunt down the third base line? You probably got an easy hit. I don't get it.
Baez 1 for 3 so far in the series. First ever All-Star honor this year.
Strike in there, fastball across the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you to the 3 people that hit that dislike. We appreciate you for at least leaving an impression. We hope you find what you're looking for on another channel. Ball low. Thank you to those who have hit that like. We appreciate you as well. Trying to get us to 100. That's always our goal on the channel. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low, 3-1. Alvarez has quick hands. He can get it around and do it.
3-1 pitch on the way from Ian Anderson.
Pitch in there for a strike. Takes it on a corner. 3-1 on the called strike. He could tell he didn't like the call. Atlanta fans making a little bit of noise. Rhythmic applause going on.
Even though low average, still hits right-handed pitching at a 289 club.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball tapped to first. Freeman's going to grab it. Tags the bag. Inning ended right there. Let's go up and change it over. Braves coming to the plate, everybody. Scoreless from Atlanta as we go to the bottom of 2. Bottom of 2. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here with us today. My name's Pete McDevitt. This is the show. I do this channel with my son, Preston, who's in school right now. We're doing the game today. We'll do the game tomorrow as well for these 2 teams. Those are the selected times that I have. So we'll be doing these. Come back and join us. Hit that subscribe. We're just a couple away from getting that countdown under 100 to get to that 7K number. So thank you, Jeff. Jeff C., our good friend. Thank you, Pete. You are so good. I appreciate that. Thank you for the great content. ESPN needs now. I don't know about that, but I'll be here for a bit. We're packing up for our daughter's charity fishing event. That's right. You got that going on tomorrow. Best of luck with that. Jeff, I know you probably have a link or something for Jeff for that, where it's at online. If you do, I approve you to you can, I guess, drop the link. You can type it in. Hopefully it'll let you drop it. You might have to type it in manually, but they'll let you do that. If you like, you're more than welcome. You support the community and me a lot. I'd like to support you once as well if I could. So welcome in, though, everybody. Glad you're here. It's going to be a good game. Riley Duvall and Rosario due up when we come back here to live action in just a second here on the channel. We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. We do Disney. You can see a lot of Disney behind me. On this channel, I do Disney. I do Major League Baseball. I do the NFL. We're doing the Ravens and Colts tonight on the channel. And we do college football. Got a big one in college football on Saturday we'll be doing. Already lined up, Texas and Oklahoma State. That'll be a good one as well. So we appreciate everybody being here and helping us out. Help us get that subscribe up. Let me give you something to look at and watch before we come back. We'll be right back in a minute. I like this one. I think this one's good, so check it out.
The Magic is calling you to a celebration 50 years in the making. With the Magic you believe in and the worlds you love, shine like never before. Join us for the world's most magical celebration at the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. Come celebrate today.
All right, so we're getting ready to come back. Houston and Chicago was rained out today, so they'll go tomorrow. They're now going to go tomorrow. Sportsbook, Atlanta to score in the first inning, yes, was 225. No, was 320. Wow. That was heavy numbers there. Moose coming in here. Let's do this. Big fella. This kid is huge. I call him Moose. Riley is a monster. Kind of reminds me of Abreu with Chicago. He's just a big kid. Moses Garcia, you're in school. Don't get in trouble, Moses. Welcome in. First pitch is a sweeping curve to Riley. He takes it. Riley, 33 home runs, 107 RBIs this year. He hit 303. Solid. Ball down low, 1-1. 6889. We are 11 subscribers from doing the under a hundo countdown. I know all the welcome to the family first off, but I know everybody's looking forward to the countdown. Josh M, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Got all your logos up there.
Sides of the plate.
On the ground, kind of fighting it off.
Ground ball over to second. Going to be tough. Base hit. He hits into the shift. Expert Gamer, what's up? Welcome in. Great to see everybody joining us today. Great to see you joining us.
The shift sometimes can cost you. And right here with Wong all the way over there, see, Rowdy Tellez not quite sure at first. I'll be honest, that ball was hit so soft the way Wong got there. You see Counsell mad about it, but even if Tellez goes to first base, I don't know that they get him because Wong had to go a good ways, and Riley's still good speed.
Lead runner on here for the Braves. Their first hit of the game is an infield hit, and here's Adam Duvall. Snip, you're telling us before the game has got a good feeling about Duvall.
Adam Duvall in there. I watched a few days ago. Yes, I do remember. Welcome back. Matthew Perez, welcome in. Huge Braves fan living in Cali. Man, that's early for you. People have to work. I love you. Welcome in, Matthew. Hope you like what we're doing, and you'll consider subscribing before you roll out. All right, runner on first. It's going to bring up our good quality hitter in Duvall, the center fielder. First pitch is a strike. Taps the plate, twirls the bat. Checks his swing once or twice. He's ready to go.
1-2 Duvall.
Duvall, line drive, base hit. Gonna drop in the left. Runners on first and second. Yeah, the Ravens and the Dodgers play at the same time. We'll be calling the Ravens here for sure.
Didn't necessarily hit it hard. He got a fastball running in, but Duvall very strong. Got enough to kind of just.
He got it up and knocked it over. That's something going on here. Got it going on. First chance for the Braves to get something going. That's going to bring up the left-handed hitting Rosario. He's wearing number 8 on those iconic Braves jerseys.